Alright, welcome to a new, door slamming game. Survival map. I finished uploading I did a, sky grid map. And, actually I just realized, hopefully that works. Oh yeah, I finished this sky grid map a few months ago, and then I've been uploading episodes, like, once a week. Which is fine, I guess. I don't know, it's what I decided to do. So I'm done with that now. I've uploaded the final one today. And that leaves me kind of a void on Mondays anyway. I think it's still Monday. Yeah. And I've been talking about doing this one for a bit. You know, at least I've been contemplating it. It's, well, you probably noticed the title. It's, actually, it's, yeah, Shriveling World, I think. It's not shriveled, it's shriveling. And it's like misspelled, I don't know. I've never seen anyone spell shriveling with one L, but that happened here, so why not? And I'll link to the map in the description when it's uploaded. Anyway, here's, you know, where we are. It is day 0, and nothing's happening yet. I just came in. I have looked at this map before. I actually happened to grab it, within hours of it going up about a year ago now. And it's notoriously flawed. The whole thing, well, let me see if any of this tells me anything. Map info. Survival map, post-apocalyptic. So basically it's like, you know, Minecraft New Vegas, which, again, is actually really cool. Okay, so that's not, you know how the spacebar works, I'm sure you can, if you want to, if I'm out reading, I don't want to read it out loud, it's boring. But the basic rules, which never tell me those. Survival map, break stuff, play in normal. I think I'm in normal. Don't use cheats. Okay, that sounds like me. I don't have 3 people to play this with, and if I'll throw the map in the description. Oh, and have fun. I could probably break that rule, but call a cop. In the year 2085, if man is still alive, then human is last up. Yeah, you get the spacebar. Have fun. Right, so that. And, oh, and then, yeah, he imported a bunch. This is all fairly meaningless. Imported a bunch of stuff, that other people had built, which, you know, is cool. Grab these real quick. Give me actually, if memory, oh. Well, if memory serves, yeah. This has keep inventory on by default, and you need it, really. That's cool. Does this work? Fun. Okay. Which is my next point. This map is a year old. But again, it's full. Well, I'll show you what the problem is. This is actually the newer version. It got up to 1.1, which was allegedly fixed, but I never saw a big difference. So, no, you're just normal. Look at this. Yeah, I don't know who you... What do you have? No, you're a cartographer. You know, well, this doesn't really prove my... I think there's one guy in here. It's been a while. Yeah, Huey. So, the idea... I think this is actually going to break it. If I read this book to find out what to do with it, by the way, that doesn't go there. It will change the nature of the book. It's like, you know, whatever state it's got, it'll go a different quark spin. I don't know what the thinking is, but so I've got this, and it tells me to go find, you know, basically go find seeds. Yeah, and the trick now is, I'm pretty sure if I had seeds, if I put that in with, I've changed the state of the book, so I can't actually get these 40 diamonds out of them anymore. So in that regard, unless I'm just doing it, you know, maybe I should have left the book alone, but I didn't. It's Raoul. I think it's supposed to be Raoul, but it's not. It's like a Muppet. It plays the piano, it's a dog. So there's various things here in this, you know, this fallout shelter I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm, you know, kind of intend to do most of them. This guy wants like a purifier thing, yeah. But, what does he give me for that? I don't remember. That was one I think I was able to do at one point. I figured out that don't read the book and then it'll, I don't know. Oh, just, okay. The upside is, well, the map is just definitively flawed. As far as I know, it's not that important. You're basically getting trinkets from these people. So, I can... Wow, I'm hitching, I don't know why. Yeah, I've got available water. And it's not just this room, of course. It's, you'll see in a couple of minutes. Actually, at this point, it's, I think the game starts right at sunset, and going outside right now would be just deadly, so we're gonna kill some time for a sec. There's a lot of bad stuff outside. There's conceivably bad stuff in here. A couple of... Well, no, those are lights. Let me... like 7 light level, that's concerning. I'm going to want to go through as soon as I can and light this up. I don't have anything. I guess I could probably get a furnace. Well, you know, again, we'll see in a sec. This guy, Stace, or, yeah, is, you know, your favorite guy. I could buy bread if I really want to do it. More importantly, if I want to keep my emeralds, yes, 3 sticks gets me, I mean, think about that for a sec. Give me much money. I don't, does he get triggered? Does something happen? Yeah. Well, I think because I have oodles of sheep. If I find sheep, oh, he's just a, I guess he's originally a shepherd. That makes sense. So what was the deal? 20, yeah, that's a shepherd thing. And then cartographer, because yay. Common farm, oh, it is a farm. So, it's something of a, well, I gotta find those seeds. I don't remember offhand whether I need special seeds for that guy, in here. Maybe. I know, like that, you can't just build the, yeah, they're special. You can't just build a, repeater for the guy who wants the water filter. It's gotta be a named thing. Oh, I don't know if I ever find reeds. There are reeds, like, somewhere. Again, it's been a year, I'm not sure where the hell I found this. I got, like, halfway through this map, and it was just so flawed that I gave up on it. And I downloaded the 1.1 version, which is what we're in, which I think is still just as flawed. I guess we'll find out. So upstairs to, you know, more or less sea level, 70. Open door, through door. I'll see something that could have worked. What time is it? Definitely nighttime. You know what, I'm just gonna, again, I'm pretty sure I'll find out if I keep inventory. I get the feeling I'm not gonna live very long. Coal, that'd be great, we'll talk about it later. Nighttime, I think I'm heading west, that's a spider. So, out here, this is all coarse dirt. Damn it, found a spider. Oh good, I want string. Let go, though. Okay, let. Okay. Trees that have no leaves. So in a sense, well, this map is relatively large. This is all of the wood I'm ever gonna get, sorta. In fact, there's kind of a biodome thing, a seed vault kind of. No, don't shoot at me. Kind of deal where there's actually grass inside this dome. I'm gonna get killed. I kind of wanted to go grab these ovens. They're over here, I think. But yeah, this is essentially, you know, and then this moon is going across. I guess it's earlier than I thought, or I was downstairs a really long time. What time is it? I see So in fact, what happened? Let go. What the hell is wrong with? What is? Oh, it's poison. I was down in the bolt long enough that the sun came back up, and I guess set again just before I came out. That was dumb. You can probably guess that 1 in 5 of these things or so has stuff. I think I just got an eye. I think there's a carrot in one of them. So I can start farming food, and I've got that farmer guy down there. If I survive long enough, I'd really like to, because I want to pick up this oven and stuff before. If I get killed, I'll revert to where I started, and, there's a carrot, which is good news. Bad news is I've got 5 minutes or so to get up here and pick up what I didn't grab in the middle of the night, so I want to wait for... Well, I can just sprint here and hope it worked out. What? No. Damn it. I just need to live a minute longer. Oh, they took away... Yeah. For the combat update? Which mostly I love... Yeah, and I kept my stuff good. I mostly love the combat update, because it allows me to oh, there's so much stuff I don't have. I'm just starting out. Well, again, we know where, oh, I need one more. Where to find, I don't know what's wrong. Where to find the trees. They're outside. Would you know? Oh, because I died. Alright, give me a double crate thing, and then I'm just going to start. I got a system. If you watched my other stuff, you know a little about this. I'm going to set these down here. Oh, yeah, stupid. There's a backpack. I love the backpack. Okay, and then I'm just going to start collecting this sort of thing. I don't really need money on me. I don't think. It's not really enough to bother. I don't have a way to cook it. I have to make... Well, I've got this stuff, obviously. Which... Yeah, let's put it here for now. And ditch the rest of these I don't need. Oh, I need... Yeah, I really need to go back, because I need, I need some wood in order to make charcoal, in order to make torches, so I can light this. Because there's just a few corners that are really dangerous. Because these are all of my... Well, these are kind of all of my villagers. And I don't want them becoming zombies or getting blowed up or whatever might happen. No, I hate these doors. I really do. I so hate these doors. Bad doors. Still nighttime. Oh, there's charcoal. Or charcoal. I'm looking for charcoal. There's coal behind... I'm gonna... No, I need torches to light that up before I can safely do anything. Oh, there's a damned kid. Hi, kid. I hate kids. No. Somebody's gonna sneak up behind me at this point. Don't. Don't. No. Okay. I knew it, see. There was an Enderman. Anyway. Oh, what am I in? Option, normal, yeah. I could go hard, but it's... I don't like the ability of zombies to, break doors. It just really annoys me. Yeah, that didn't jump when I told it to. Why the hell? My spacebar just seems to be, like, sleepy. What? Finally. Good. And this doesn't even help that much, but at least I'm out of the way of anything reaching. I suppose a creeper could still go off at me. If you're wondering, that would be my eye stick. My, electronic cigarette thing. Which I found out on playback. I didn't realize the position of the mic. I've got this Blue Yeti. Well, it's a Black Yeti, in fact, but it's, you know, that's the brand. Picks up a lot more than I thought it would, so I, like, effectively quit smoke. I smoked from, like, 1984 to almost 3 years ago now. And then went, all vapey instead. No good reason. The actual cigarettes weren't bugging me, but, you know, in terms of whether I could hold my breath or whatever, you know. But, that's funny because my neurologist told me a few years, like 20 years ago, you know, smoking's not the best thing, except keep at it, because I get these, I've got chronic migraines, so I get these headaches, which are technically like microstrokes, and the nicotine is a good, it prevents a lot of them, like a large majority, so I get maybe one a week, and maybe not as bad as usual, but, so there, I've got an MD telling me, hey, you know, smoke them if you got them, which I like, but, then a few years ago they added whatever the hell thing prevents them. If you set one down, it just burns out. Which I guess is good if you don't want your house to burn down. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing. But, that chemical, I can't think what the hell it's called, turned out not to prevent headaches so much as cause a whole different kind of... So it's basically I became allergic to cigarettes. But nicotine is still cool, so I just have this electronic thingy, and chemistry's easy, so I just make the Nickwit at home. Nothing else. I'm saving 10,000 bucks a year on, or whatever the hell cigarettes would be. Here in Denver, I think they're about $6 a pack on that. For like Camels, for Dunhill, they're 10 or 12. So there, you know, a story by me. I kind of sort of quit smoking, in the sense that now, even if there are places that don't want you vaping either, because steam is very scary. But the important difference is that you can't really prove that someone's vaping, because it's just done. It's you inhale it and move. It's an inhaler, that's all it is. Anyway, I discovered somewhat accidentally after I'm picking up sticks, apparently, because they're worth money. Finite also thinking about it. Oh yeah, so I found out in uploading playing-back videos that it's... On my end, it's... When I'm doing this, the act of vaping is relatively quiet. You know, it's basically a 100-watt iStick kind of thing. The microphone loves it, so it almost drowns out the game, which a game is fairly quiet over... Oh, that reminds me, let me check on something. Okay. I opened this up a couple of days ago to look at something, not this, and I was just playing around with something, and it was quiet and bothersomely quiet, so I turned on music, and I wasn't sure if I'd turned it back on. I got some wood for now. Well, yeah, grab some more wood. Anyway, now back to the point, which is the game, not the vaping. Except the vaping is loud. I'm aware of that. Then I got to do it, or I'll get a headache. Is the thing. So, you know, don't judge me, you ableist. Anyway, so this map includes everything you see here is an important part of this complete breakfast, and also it's got a big wall surrounding it, which technically I can climb, but I don't need to. There's lots of cool stuff outside the wall I could get, but it's relatively redundant because I can get everything I need in here except for villagers trading correctly, apparently. But yeah, apart from the surface being all coarse dirt that you have to hit with a hoe in order to even just revert it to normal dirt that you can do something with. You know, if you had a sapling to plant, then that would work. Beneath the surface, it kind of becomes a normal map. I think the elements, you know, iron and diamonds and whatever, I think they're reduced. I think there's lessened quantities of them, but overall, if I dug straight down and didn't find lava, I would ultimately find real dirt, I think, and rocks, and, you know, cobblestone, stone. And yeah, iron and diamonds and whatever. So, You know, for a survival, especially a bleak, everything is horrible, nothing works survival map, could probably go in this house. It's got some options. Uh, so, I mean, well, I can revert coarse dirt to regular dirt if I have something to plant in it or whatever. And, then I can go down and get rocks. Obviously, oh, this is probably, this is currency here. I'm trying to think if there's anything in here, I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna put this back for now so I don't have to carry it. Yeah, this is a really kind of sloppy opening episode, but it's what I've got. Yeah, and I guess I don't think what I combine those with something if I can get plutonium rods, whatever they're called, blaze rods, chickens, and I guess I could work on reverting zombies to villagers if I need to. What else do I need besides fermented? You know, I know this. I've done it. I've recorded doing it. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking of. But there's some element of you can create a poison with a brewing stand that, I guess it technically just weakens zombies. It's a potion of weakness is what it is. And then you hit them with like a golden apple, and that, after 5 minutes of epilepsy, they get cured and come back as whatever villagers they should be. I'm like at 22 minutes. I assume hitting record worked. I guess we'll find that out. Let me get back. We're not really gonna have time. Because this is nothing. Well, it's vast, you know, kilometers of nothing. Well, I don't know if it's kilometers. It's at least 1,000 by 1,000, I'm sure of that. It's gotta be. There's some really cool stuff. And over... I'm going west, right? East. Well, see, that's wrong. To the west... Well, to the west is an ocean. And beyond that, like a volcano and all this cool, so we'll get to that. That away... Yeah, probably at least half a kilometer. Is this bombed out city, like skyscrapers. It's really... Best way to get there right now would be to hit the ocean and build a boat. Which I guess I don't have my crafting table with me anymore, but I suppose I could make another. Well, you know, there's two things I wouldn't hate doing in the next 7 minutes. I don't know if it has to stop in 7 minutes. I guess the one's easy enough. Let me... of course, I don't know how to make it. The neat thing about keep inventory is that food is just it's ornamental. Well, ish. I mean, you know, if I wanted to sprint and I was really low on food, I'd be low on energy, I wouldn't be able to do it. But then the only real reason to sprint almost all the time is to get away from something that's trying to kill you, so it's just a hassle. You have to reincarnate wherever the hell you last took a nap and... Oh, idiot, I honestly don't know if I had a bed in that room. Doesn't matter, I live there, we know that. So without a bed, if I die, I'll just revert to my little hotel room, I guess. And that'll be easy enough. And then it's just a hassle to walk back to wherever I died. But didn't drop all my... I really like Keep Inventory. It's cheaty as hell, here we go. But it's like worth it. I've lost so much irreplaceable stuff over the years in these games. So, and this is just one... Well, I mean, obviously it's just one building. There's a few, but there's other packets of cities that get more involved, etc. There's one that held back to the southeast that is under construction. It's got a crane, a big boom thing. Anyway, you get the point. It's going to be nighttime again. Police station, which of course is a good place to die. It's like the Raccoon City co-op shop. But there's stuff in there I'm going to need at some point. One issue here is there's this map, which is awesome. I remember it's awesome, even if it's flawed. Unrelated is another map. I think it's just called Zombie Apocalypse 2. So it's like, you know, that first episode of Invader Zim where they try again. And the reason to bring that one up, since I'm not doing anything with it right now, is that it's got buildings and so on too, so I really am trying to remember exactly which buildings, which locations, which bunch of stuff was which map. That's an easier map. It's really, it's like, you know, and it's got a flaw too, thinking about it, but you just spawn in and do what you do. It's easy enough to get, like villager eggs they have. The weird thing about that map, and it's irrelevant while I'm doing this one, is, and I don't know if it's true here, no matter how many villagers, you can get enough villagers, 10 or more, that you can get iron golems, which of course is useful. However, if you kill the golems, they don't give you iron, and that's a map that's a flat world. It's all 3 meters of dirt down to bedrock, and then you're done. So all of the iron on the map is stuff that you can find in buildings, you know, whether it's in crates or just things are, you know, little air conditioning vents on the roofs or iron blocks with little train tracks in a circle on them to be representative. Where in hell am I, by the way? I should be home. The guy who made this, there it is. It's not obvious when you first note it, when you first come out, but I think it's that. That island is just, if it is that, yeah, it's got to be, it is a really useful landmark. You can be just running along the beach, such as it is, and you'll, if you see this island, that's essentially the door back into, you know, vault, whatever. Well, it must be, because there's a couple of logs hanging out that I somehow missed. Which I hate. How did I miss those? Probably by not looking very well. I do not have a lot of time. Where are they? No, there's one. Alright, are we alone? Marginally. 28 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna get this last thing done real quick. You know, whether or not I blow up first. So that was, you know, a tree. There it is. I just gotta get past these. I'm gonna go inside to do this. And I'll light it up either in the next episode or between episodes, I guess. Don't follow. Oh, they can follow me. Damn, they can't follow me now. That's why that stupid door is there. As far as being, you know, I've got stuff to turn into, and also real cold. As far as the downstairs part, let me. I don't want to. Is that my room? Yeah. Doesn't matter. Oh, it does though. Damn it. I'm risking. Let me just go through the floor. I'll kind of pillar my way back up, just to illustrate. Well, obviously this is all, you know, now I've got cobblestone, which is good, and there's I think granite. And I'm like it's around 39 right now. So yeah, down here is just yay, iron. It's just a normal map. Except there's, I think, I never tried the perimeter wall that you have to really climb up. It goes up to 255 or whatever, 264, whatever the hell the ceiling is. So you can't build onto it, on top of it. I don't know if that actually goes down. If you can tunnel under that wall, it doesn't matter very much. And that's half an hour, so let me just... I don't care, I don't have anything lighted up. I do have a couple of things of... You know, I hate this stuff anyway. So, give me... Yeah, all this. Which means now I need to do something different to... Well, that's okay. Give me... yeah, that's... As much as I'm technically using resources I can't renew. I just want to kind of light up a couple of spots I happen to know things tend to spawn through from. 12, 13, 7... That's me 5. 8, 6 is bad. Where was 6? You get the idea, though. It's not lit up as well as it should be. In order to be a map with villagers, you want to keep not dead. 8 safe and no, that's 7. Okay. I don't know if that's all going to be different eventually. What was 7? No. Oh, because it, yeah. Is this the same? No. Well, anyway. I'll try to get this place safened up a bit, and, well, those are lights, so that's safe. And, yeah, then we'll just pick it up later when I've got a couple of things put together to, start really doing stuff. There's other pockets of, you know, survivors, they're all villagers, who want you to do stuff for them, and they usually, their trading systems work as far as I know. Oh, I was going to mention, the game, this map being like a year old. In fact, I think I'm supposed to be doing this in 1.11, and I'm in 1.12.2. Awaiting 1.13 still, and then 1.14 in the next few months. Which, A, might further break the trading system, although I don't think it could be saved. I think that's about it, though. There's really nothing on this map that I can think of that relies too heavily on, you know, sticking with 1.11. It doesn't break anything that's not already broken, so... I'm sticking with 1.12 just because I really like this. It's, the one thing I liked about, like, the phone game was the ability to just, you know, well, because it's not easy to work with, the movement controls, etc. You can hook up like a PS4 controller, maybe. You know, on a phone, if that makes sense. So I don't think being a newer version, and then from here moving up to, well, 1.14 probably, ultimately. I don't think it cheats the game. It didn't say, you know, if you go beyond 1.11, it doesn't count. The whole game is flawed, it doesn't really matter. The whole map, the game... has flaws, but that's different. I don't know where my room is. I'm gonna find out, and then I'll stop this when I get there. But, yeah, so far this is Shriveling World. It's... As we move on through this, you'll see more of what I like about it. It's got a lot of, customized monsters. There's some seriously rapid zombies that can outrun me while I'm sprinting. So, yeah, it's decent map, even if there's no, I don't know if it's possible. I gave up on it halfway or so through, and just happened to think of it today, and I've got a slot open on doing these things, so that's what I'm doing. Anyway, yeah, I'll do some stuff off camera, and then I'll just see you next time. Bye.